guys, how are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the next 7 days for Gemini. So if you have Gemini as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node placement in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. This will be timeless, so it's whenever you come across this reading, it's where it's most likely to resonate for you and not necessarily just when I post the video. So if you do happen to see this at a later date, please don't be overly concerned by that, as there may still be messages in here for you. This is also a general reading, so with the messages, please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment and not force the messages to fit with a particular situation. So let's get into your reading. So this is the Modern Witch Tarot that we're using today. So Angels of Love and Light, can we please have clear and concise messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements? What do they need to know for the current energies in regards to the next 7 days? Please and thank you. What do they need to know? Please and thank you. Okay, just going to do one more shuffle. I don't know what's going on here. The cards are getting a bit stuck. Maybe you've been feeling a bit stuck in a situation that's not really been that ideal, but you're trying to do whatever you can to make it work. So we're going to cut up the deck for you now and get into this. Okay, the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, so Leo, Taurus, Scorpio and Aquarius coming through, maybe Sagittarius as well. So if you've been in a situation where that hasn't been necessarily ideal, that's going to be changing up, switching up very, very soon, okay? You may be kind of pushed, kind of gently coaxed out of your comfort zone, especially if you're a bit of a homebody here, if you're someone that is maybe working from home or potentially, you know, you just not necessarily wanted to be your usual kind of social butterfly self. You may have been feeling called to stay indoors and, you know, focus on healing. Maybe you've been doing a lot of kind of journaling. I'm getting putting your thoughts down on paper with how, you know, you're dealing with whatever you are to get your emotions out, because potentially you feel like you can't kind of speak up and really say of whatever is on your mind without judgment, I'm hearing, or critical kind of comments. I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm picking up on that. But I feel that you are getting ready to have the table of the table turn in your favor for you. Look at that, 7 of Swords. You've been dealing with a lot of bad luck, okay? Or you've dealt with certain people around you who haven't necessarily wanted you to have of this breakthrough, but it's coming for you anyway. Like, nothing's going to stop this breakthrough, okay? Because you've done the work and the universe sees of it. And so therefore you may feel that, oh, this is not going to work out for me, or this is not going to ever happen. I'm never going to have the good news that I'm waiting for. You know, things are just going to continue being the way that it is, and, you know, feeling a bit fed up with it. But you'll soon have the new fresh start that you've been awaiting for. I'm hearing very, very patiently with that Ace of Wands, okay? So, yeah, that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. And I look at my timer, it's 444, so you could be seeing of those numbers. And the number 9 here, so 999 or 919 or 911 may be potentially significant as well. So yeah, just know that you will be able to speak up on something that has been bothering you. You know how I was talking about that before? Like, this is the sword of truth, okay? This is someone who is opening up and expressing of themselves and being truly, you know, in tune with themselves here, okay? Yeah, as I effing say that with the King of Swords flying out, well, there's your energy, guys, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. So yeah, you're going through a transformation, or you will do soon. You see all these butterflies here. You know, I'm hearing you've kept quiet for too long to appease everyone else, and I feel like you're getting ready to speak up. And we saw that 5 of Wands energy earlier, so I'm seeing how my voice is getting shaky. You may feel like, oh gosh, I can't be dealing with all of this, but you've let something build up, but soon enough you're going to be able to vocalize what you need to, and you're going to say it. I'm hearing you're going to say it from your chest, right? The Hierophant. This is like authority type of energy. Okay, stepping back into your power. We have Taurus coming through and the Four of Wands. Maybe to do with a home situation here with the Four of Wands. Okay, the Tower. Yeah. Something is changing to do with a living environment here. And you're moving on, or you soon will be moving on to pastures new. And this is something that, you know, you may have even been a little bit fearful about doing of this, or apprehensive in regards to whether something's actually going to be better off for you, or are you going to get more of the same of whatever you've already been dealing with. But what I'm getting predominantly is that actually, you know, things are going to be 10 times better than what you were dealing with before. As I say that, I'm breaking, you know, the deck here, breaking up the deck. With the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the 10, and I just said about 10-10 energy. So yeah, cycles closing and a lot of positivity coming in for you, right? Interesting. Obviously only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, but harmony and balance and peace finally coming in for you with Temperance, Sagittarius now coming through. Okay, you may have been kind of holding back, thinking to yourself, right, well, I'll just do a little bit by little bit here, test the waters and see, you know, what kind of happens. But there's something that may tip you over the edge, and you're just like, look, not being funny, I've had enough of this. This is kind of getting to me, and I'm wanting to move on away from all of this and kind of put it all behind me. And you've been waiting for your ships to come in with that Three of Wands, because I feel like there's been this sense of really craving for a new fresh start in your life. Okay, you know, seeing what else is out there, because I feel like you've had to be in a long time period of just keeping to yourself here. And look, with the Four of Pentacles, feeling held back, feeling restrained in some sort of way, maybe feeling trapped, potentially feeling like others are holding on to you for some reason, maybe codependency. As I say that, with the Queen of Cups, we have emotional codependency coming through. Could be with a you know, family member, a parent, could be a sibling, or something like this. But I feel like you've had enough and you want out. As I say that, Six of Cups, which represents the home, you wanting to move out, you wanting just to get away from it all. Okay, Queen of Wands, you may have strong fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You just want more in your life, okay? It's like you're kind of fed up with how certain things are, and you're ready to speak up and, you know, rock the boat a little bit. And maybe you felt like you couldn't rock the boat, but I'm hearing tough, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen soon, because you've kind of been, you know, doing with everything you can to keep all the situation going the way that it is, but it's been kind of eating you up, as it were. You know, and look, you may have been like, oh gosh, when is this ever going to end here with the world in reverse? You know, because you've been working diligently here, trying to do whatever you can to then soon get this level up in your life. Look, as I say that with the Ten of Pentacles, because you know you're destined to have so much more. You're meant to have more. You're meant to have your own home here. You're meant to have your own space. You're not meant to be continuing doing in something that you have been for a while, that's been causing you upset. And you may have felt like, I'm never going to get out of this position, this space, it's just going to take forever. But I'm feeling that actually things are changing around for you, and then out of nowhere, it's like, oh my gosh, an opportunity may come forward, a breakthrough, and it's gosh like, wow, okay, so, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? Yeah, like I said to you, Knight of Pentacles, you've been waiting for ages. Waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for this movement, literally feel like you have been at this snail pace, okay? And it's now like, right, I've done of everything I possibly can, and now I want this come up, okay? With that King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, I want my wishes to be fulfilled. I'm hearing I'm fed up of fulfilling everybody else's cup. I want something good to happen for myself. As I say that with the Two of Cups, it's like you've always been there for everyone else. You haven't really had that much equal give and take when it has come to relationships, partnerships, connections, etc. And you may just be saying, look, not being funny, but I'm not really getting much out of this. So as I say that with the Page of Cups, and other people may be like, well, not necessarily expecting you to speak up in the way that you may do, okay? Because they kind of still view you maybe as a child, depending if you're, you know, what have you. But look, with the Three of Swords, you've dealt with a lot of pain. You've kept a lot of the pain of whatever you've been dealing with to yourself. And soon you're going to be voicing it and saying it, that whatever has been going on has been a lot. And you just want to put it all behind you. It's not like you're holding grudges or anything like that. I'm just getting this energy of, look, you're just wanting to cut certain people, places and things out of your life, and you want something new. Here with that Page of Swords, okay? Yeah, as I often say, that with the Ace of Pentacles coming through. And you're meant to have this new thing coming in for you, okay? You are. And you have a lot of goodness coming in for you as well. What else is going on here, please? Strength. Yeah, hold your nerve, I heard. Hold your nerve. You've got this. Hold your nerve. You're stronger than you think and feel that you are. And whatever you've been through, it will be worth it in the end. Okay, you've had to endure a lot here. But you've only learned, gained through experience from all of the things that you've gone through. And I feel that now it's like you've done enough. You've done enough. And so I feel like very soon you're going to be very much blessed, because you've managed to, I'm hearing, complete a karmic cycle or multiple karmic cycles here. Yeah, as I say that with the Emperor, Aries energy, and we have Divine Masculine coming through with the Seven of Swords and Justice, yeah. Libra energy, Ten of Wands. You're taking control of your life. You're taking your power back. For anyone that has been trying to take it away from you, you're getting all of that back. And with the Magician, with all of this coming back to you, it's literally like, right, I know now who I am, what I'm about, where I want to go in life, who I want to deal with, who I don't want to deal with, and what's truly going to give me emotional fulfillment and happiness in my life here with the Ten of Cups. And I'm hearing it's not by staying where I have been or where I am. And with the Knight of Wands, you're moving on forward passionately to go after this, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius may be significant. What else here, please? Wow, okay. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's been difficult, hasn't it? You've been patiently waiting for a very, very long time to reap what you sow, to get your harvest here, okay? So that you can make plans to close off something that hasn't been good for you, and to manifest, well, to manifest your getaway, okay? And I'm getting faced. You've had to face your fears. You've had to face certain things that have been very unfair as well. But things are turning around in your favour. You've been carrying a lot of baggage that isn't yours. And I feel like very soon you're going to be realising of that. And your load is lightening here, okay? Your energy, you know, your whole energy may be feeling lighter, okay? In the way that you haven't got this heaviness around you, because you've been detaching, or you will be detaching from people, places and things that aren't serving you, okay? Especially if you've had particular people around you who are just constantly, you know, complaining about things. They're miserable. They just sap all the energy out of you, okay? You're going to be getting away from all of them, okay? Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. You made a decision that life could be different for yourself, and you're following through with that, in that belief that you have, and knowing that it doesn't have to always be this way. So you may have dealt with certain things that have been passed down, like said to you through generations of beliefs, or life is hard and this and that and stuff, and you've just been like, look, not being funny, whatever you've kind of instilled in me for all this time is not really working out. I don't believe of that, and you could be speaking up, and you know, this is actually going to create a lot of peace for you eventually, because you feel like, look, you basically feel like, look, I know that I can have whatever it is that I desire, okay, what I dream of. I know that I'll be victorious, I'll be successful, I will win, and I can have, you know, all of this, you know, that I have plans for in my life and what I want for myself, okay? The reason why we dream of certain things or wanting of certain things is because there's always a part of us that already has of these things already. And you know, you may have been trying to get other people around you to see the same things in the way that you do, and they just don't. They're just never going to get it. Okay, look at that with the devil energy. They're just never going to get it because you are vibing high, a lot higher than these people are. Okay, and they want to be in this misery loves company and everything is tough. They want to be in this lower vibration. Okay, they want to keep having of these particular beliefs of this self-fulfilling prophecies that, you know, everything is, look at that, I'm always going to be the victim here with the 9 of Wands, I'm always going to be the wounded warrior, life is rubbish and blah blah blah, you know, all of that. But that's not the case. You just don't believe of that. And like I said to you, you had people like sapping of your energy, like these energy vampires, right? Because look, with the Empress, they know that you are sitting in your power, or that you're just destined to have more. They've been trying to hold you back, okay? We have Divine Feminine coming through with the 10 of Pentacles. You know what you are meant to have, okay? You know abundance is your birthright. You know that you're meant to have this generational wealth because you're the generational curse breaker. You know that you're the black sheep here, okay? You know that you're the odd one out in the family, etc., etc. And that, look, you're not the same as what you were when you were younger here with the Tower and the Page of Pentacles, okay? You may have had a very difficult upbringing or childhood that may have felt practically impossible. And sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit because it's literally like, well, look what I went through. You know, these people haven't even walked a mile in my shoes. They have no understanding of whatever it is that I went through. I'm hearing somebody say, I survived you. I'm getting that from that, like a Netflix show or a film or something where there's a daughter talking to her mother. It's a narcissist, and I believe the mother is like, I made you who you are today, and you're, you know, strong because of, you know, what have you. And the daughter goes, well, I survived because of me. I survived you because of me, not because of you, right? And that's right with the Temperance. Gosh. Whew. I'm getting like all of this, I'm seeing like, you know, I'm seeing like a pressure, like a valve kind of has been turned up really high, and then it's like all this steam kind of coming up this pressure pipe or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like something's been building up, and then it's like it's getting turned down, it's getting tempered a little bit, so things are simmering down. So there may be something that's like a key to opening up of this abundance. Could simply be you addressing of something or saying of something to someone rather than holding back here. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be to someone's face. It could be even making something public, or it could be sharing of your story, or it could be writing about something, you know, that you went through. With the Sun, Leo energy, Judgment and 5 of Swords. Yeah, bringing to light of certain things that you endured beforehand. Telling of your part in all of this. Speaking from the heart here. But you know what it is? It's like there may be others who are kind of trying to manipulate a situation or say certain things, or you're being too sensitive, or you know, you don't remember it properly or whatever, like all of this with the 10 of Swords. And you're like, actually, I remember it perfectly well, thank you very much. And I know what I saw, I know what I experienced. And I know that there was manipulation here at play. I know that there was, you know, gaslighting, etc., etc. And I'm not going to apologise for recalling the truth of, or facts even, about certain things that I went through, just because it's not going to make you sound very good out of it. But if you wanted to sound good out of it, then you should have, you know, done things a lot differently. You should have made a different decision. But it's because potentially you could be getting ready to be out there publicly saying of something, and others are not going to like it because it doesn't make them look good. But then if they wanted to look good, then they should have behaved better. They should have taken different actions. They should have been kinder. But you know where I'm getting at. What else is going on here, please, and thank you. This does all sound a bit specific here, guys, but this is a general reading, so just take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. What else is going on here, please? What's to go underneath this King of Swords? Yeah, Five of Wands. Like I said to you, there may be a bit of an uproar, okay? You see how this blood is on the floor? Right? People fighting, people arguing. People then feeling stressed out here, okay? And in their feelings, because you've spoken of your truth. But you've done it from a place where you haven't necessarily done of anything to harm of others, right? With that Ace of Cups, you're just expressing yourself so that therefore you can heal some aspect of yourself and whatever you went through previously here with that Judgment. It's not really like you're personally attacking anyone else, okay, and trying to go after them or anything like that with that Page of Cups. You're not seeking apologies from people or anything. You know, the past is the past and whatever has happened and it can't be changed. But it certainly would make people kind of reflect on their past a little bit more, especially if they don't really want to look into it or have that sense of self-awareness, okay? But, you know, what else is going on here, please? Four of Wands. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Eight of Wands. Six of Swords, wow, Six of Pentacles. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, wow, and the Star, Aquarius energy. Okay. So what I'm getting is that you've had to learn some sort of spiritual lessons here, okay? There's something to do with a past life that you experienced that you didn't necessarily complete of a particular lesson, and you've been brought back around to do it again. But I feel this time round you've actually completed of the lesson. You've actually succeeded. And that's why, you know, you've been met, I'm hearing, with resistance. Because then it means that once you've completed of something, it means you don't have to revisit it, doesn't it? It means you can move on forward here. And look, we have these two knights facing the future, moving forward. And then you have the Eight of Wands, which also is facing this way, looking to the future. So you are moving on forward in the way that you need to. And, you know, things are picking up speed for you finally. And I feel that your life is going to change quite substantially here because of an unfolding of either you speaking of your truth, or somebody may even be coming forward towards you with some sort of truth, okay? And this is going to give you that, like, okay, it all makes sense. I'm getting it all makes sense now. It all kind of adds up. But potentially before you were just, you know, none the wiser about certain things. I feel that something may have been purposely hidden from you on purpose, okay, like a family secret. But something has been brought to light. And once you know of this, you're not looking back. You're moving on forward. You're no longer going to be restricted or oppressed here. I'm getting this kind of fearless energy. because I feel like you're not someone who's, you know, done of things purposely to be of harm or hurt others ever. But you've had that done onto you. On him, I'm hearing more times than you can count. And things are shifting where you're moving on to calmer waters and you're having a lot more balance in your life. But it's not been easy. It's not been easy. So if you have been wanting a new home, you most likely will be receiving that. If you've been wanting advancements in your career, in your financial standing here, maybe you've been wanting of a new relationship or to rekindle of something with someone, maybe even marriage. I'm getting family, like children. You know, everything that you could potentially want is getting ready, is getting lined up for you. And you may feel on some level like, oh, I don't believe that that's going to be happening for me. You know, why would that happen to me? You know, little old me, etc. But you need to put that crown back on your head and reclaim that sense of sovereignty, okay? Because you're deserving and you're meant to have, you know, a life that has been very different from what you have previously been experiencing, but you've needed to go through all of this to have the sense of maturity, you know, as we go through these experiences to learn in that sense of maturity, if you know what I mean, okay? Not saying that you are immature, I'm just saying that, you know, as we become older, we usually, not all the time, become wiser, okay? Just take that with a pinch of salt. But I feel that you are actually one of those rare people that actually does get wiser as you get older, okay? And you've probably lived a life where you may have felt like you've lived like 30 different lifetimes in the short period of time that you've already been here, and felt like, can there be any much more stuff that I have to deal with? But I feel like everything that's been thrown at your way to try to deter you off of the path that you're on has only made you stronger, has only made you more resilient, has only built this, you know, stronger character that is you. And you're getting ready to finally, wow, I just heard finally live as if, you know, heaven is on earth. Wow, that's pretty profound, guys, but I just heard that, so I'm going to say it. I'm getting chosen one energy as well. So the hardest of challenges come to the strongest of warriors, and you know that. And you know that everything you've gone through was for a reason. But yeah, there are definitely going to be people kicking up a storm when you actually tell of your story and say what you've gone through, because they'll be like, no, that didn't happen, blah, blah, blah. And like, well, actually, I recall it perfectly and I have actual evidence. I've written it down or whatever. Yeah, they won't like that. They won't like that. You may need to get a lawyer involved. Someone could be coming forward towards you to offer certain services or, you know, wise counsel in a particular area that you're not too knowledgeable in. Obviously, you know, everyone has their own niche, their own expertise, right? But there could be someone coming forward towards you, or you're reaching out to someone who's going to be of great assistance to you, and they're going to be like, right, I'm not here to play, I'm not here to mess about, I want the same result as you, and we're going to go and do this. Lots of communication, lots of emails, text messages, etc. I'm getting that your schedule will be getting more busy as well. But yes, interesting reading, guys. Interesting, lots of different messages. This was a bit different from what I have previously felt. When I was going down to do your reading, I kind of, you know, I kept on getting distracted, or certain things were kept on happening, or there was loud noises, or there was this, or there was that. So you may have had loads of things just happening all the time where you don't even have a minute of peace or able to get on with what you're needing to, because you keep getting pulled away at all different angles here. So I feel like that kind of resonates in this reading. But I feel like things are going to settle down or quieten down for you relatively soon. And is going to give you that relief that you've been wanting, right? But anyway, guys, strong Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius may be significant. Most of the signs, but they could be for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements for yourself, or maybe someone you're dealing with here, potentially a love interest. But we have 999, 555, 444, 888 coming through the most. So that's going to be the end of your reading, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. If you did wish to financially donate, there's a link in the description box below for a PayPal for the channel. So thank you. And also there is another option of super thanks, which is also listed underneath this video. So thank you to you guys as well. Even if you don't financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. So thank you. I do love reading them. And also, guys, please feel free to hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you, so you don't miss out on any future updates to do with the channel. And last but not least, if you wish to be a member, there's a link in the description box below for that as well as. And I just want to say thank you to my current members. But please feel free to check out the other placements in your birth chart for more readings, for more free messages, for the other zodiac signs. But anyway, guys, sending love and light your way. Many blessings. Please take care. Speak soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.